Well, our next guest has learned from some of the best in the business on both sides of the Tasman, and now Kyle Marshall has firmly established himself as one of our most talented young trainers in the business. So I caught up with Kyle to have a chat about his career. Well, Kyle, good to catch up with you. Unfortunately, not the way we were hoping to be having a chat. Bark in the second event on the card, travelling beautifully behind the leader, coming to the home turn. Then what went wrong?
Yeah, it was uncharacteristic. He sort of wanted to run out the whole trip tonight. Around Mountain, he runs in a wee bit. So Cam said he was travelling well and then just jumped out of it, unfortunately.
Hopefully that's just going to be a learning experience. Was it just the new surroundings too might have been a bit upsetting?
Oh, maybe. There's no way he should have done that tonight. Very disappointed. Hopefully we come back up here again and we might come back up a bit earlier and give him a couple runs around on this track. But I didn't expect that at all.
Kyle, he's certainly not a horse you can put the line through. You must follow this fellow because he's got loads of potential.
He does, and Cam was quite happy with him. He said he may have ran second, so like in that field I would have been right with second.
Kyle, you hail from Cambridge, and I mentioned in the introduction, you've learned from some of the best in the business. You've been involved with the likes of Morris McKendry and Tony Hurley in particular.
Yeah, I've had a great grounding with some great people, and they've taught me a lot. And taken bits and pieces out of everyone and put it into my own sort of style.
Your dad was involved in harness racing, mainly as a hobby trainer?
Yeah, that's right. He sort of kept it as a hobby, and he taught me a lot that got me into harness racing, and it sort of grew from there.
2023, you had the chance to come over here and have a look at the surroundings at Cranbourne. You were very impressed with what you saw and decided to stay.
I did, yeah. They're great facilities, and there's a lot more opportunities racing-wise over here. So it was time that we made the move. I was with Brent Lilly a while ago and always wanted to come back to Australia.
There's a couple of other fellow Kiwis at Cranbourne that probably helped sway your decision?
Yeah, the Jamison boys, they're great to have around, and we get along well.
2011, you got your junior driver's licence. You have driven over 300 winners and over 50 winners here in Australia, but it was with Brent Lilly. You've already mentioned, Brent, that he was using you as his driving concession driver, and from there that association took off, and then Brent came over to Australia.
Yeah, that's right. Brent was great to me. He gave me a lot of opportunities and learned a lot from that.
What was it about Australia racing that you thought you want to give it a go?
Oh, just opportunities over here, racing more than back home, and just the facilities that we were able to walk into at Cranbourne. We sort of didn't have access to that in New Zealand.
You decided to, or even though you still drive on occasions, but you decided to put all your efforts into training.
Yeah, I wanted to focus a bit more on training. Look, there's some great drivers out there that are out there all the time, and they know their way around more than me, so it just makes sense to put those guys on.
And one of those drivers is none other than Chris Alford.
We've had a good association since I've been over, and we've won a few races, so Puppet's a great guy, and it's good to win races with him.
Some of the aspects of your training as far as the thinking goes is a winning attitude always, fit, healthy, and more importantly, happy horses.
Yeah, that's right. We get up early in the morning, and that's something we strive for. We want to make our day as enjoyable as theirs. So we put in the effort and get the results.
And Kyle, you're always keen to make sure you're keeping up with all the modern training advancements.
Yeah, with Cranbourne, you got all the facilities there, and we were able to make use of them on a day-to-day basis.
As a young fellow making a name for yourself and going along exceptionally well, one of the things that you feel is very important is always have communication with your owners.
Yeah, we wouldn't have an industry without the owners, obviously, and we strive for that and welcome any new owners in and keep them updated with their investment.
You certainly got off to a flying start here when you made the move to Australia. At one stage you had a 60% winning strike rate.
Yeah, it was really good. We had a couple of nice horses that sort of got our name out there, and we just got to keep trying to keep that percentage up.
Apart from Bark, one of your other stable stars, a very talented performer by the name of Son of Mark.
Yeah, Son of Mac, he'll possibly race next week. He's building up his grades. He had 6 months off, so it's sometimes hard for those horses to come back in the grade he is, but he's found form now, and Smoking Ace, he's a lovely 3-year-old that's honest enough.
As far as being a youngster getting involved in harness racing and then developing your skills on both sides of the Tasman, you must have had some gentlemen certainly putting an influence as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, me old man, he's been a great influence to me, and always look up to him, and the grounding he's gave me to sort of get a career out of the industry.
Your partner Sophie Jeffries also travelled over from New Zealand, a very talented range person in her own right.
Yeah, that's right. She keeps it a bit of a hobby, and we're trying to give her as many opportunities as we can. Yeah.
And she's branching out now on a new career.
Yeah, she's doing horse massage therapy. She's putting that into the study, and she's really interested in that.
Kyle, apart from the unfortunate performance by Bark tonight, how's your Menangle experience been?
Oh, it's amazing up here. It's very well. The people were great. So, hopefully we're back one day soon.
As looking further down the track, Kyle, we've got the Inner Dominion here at the end of the year. Would you be planning any horses, in particular, Bark heading this way?
Yeah, look, I'd love to get a start in the Len Smith Mile and keep going forward. He's got all the ability. We just got to iron a few things out.
Well, hopefully you iron them out sooner than later, and knowing your talent as a trainer, that certainly will be the case, and we'll see you back here at Menangle, hopefully on a winning note.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.